Hello, HLC board. Here is the new budget reflecting the increased amount of donations. I took out the line items. However, I do have this other budget available. I plan to share both of them with you, where we have the line items where all the different classes and their budget is there. Here you can see that the donations have gone up significantly. David Medor doubled his donation, which is up to $7,000 per month. And we have three other donors that are doing $100 per month. What a blessing. What a thing to be thankful for. So basically, the bottom line is it brings us to $63,000 in the black, which is crazy. So different than 2 years ago. The first thing that we did is we took $10,000 and put it directly into a rainy day fund. We plan to add to that fund. It's actually a separate, it's a savings account. It's not in the checking account. We plan to add to that each month as the donor money comes in. So that leaves us with an overage of 53,000 plus a little bit. I'm proposing that this is what we do for the rest of the year with this extra money. I know it's important to strategize and to plan where the money will go. So, this is what I'm proposing. We can revisit it in January at our board meeting, but I think the first thing that we need to consider is some money for marketing. Our website is outdated and it's a Google site, so that's not doing us any favors because it doesn't have any safety embedded in there. Also, since it's a Google site, it actually works more for Google than it does for us. It's not going to help us with traffic. And we were talking, since I sent you that email a couple weeks ago, we were talking that actually the number one step would be a new website because anything we do outside of the website, we want to drive people to the website. So we want it to be a place where they can easily find it and find the information that they need. So, we're proposing a new website, the podcast marketing training, and then I think we probably should do some Google, Facebook ads coming up later this winter, kind of as we prep for registration. It would be a great chance to bring some more people in. I want to go back to the podcast and marketing training for a minute. I already requested that. That's the $3,000 podcast coach. He is not only a podcast coach, but he is a marketer as well. He will help me get a podcast going, but he will also help me learn to find our target audience. He will help me hone in on who that is. He also will help me get the YouTube channel going because you can put your podcast on a YouTube channel. As a side note, Miss B has been creating a Will It Burn with Miss B. So I'm thinking that both things can live there on the Hope Learning Center YouTube channel. So he will be helping with that, not only podcast coaching, but he'll help with the whole marketing thing. And I really believe that I need that training because I need to start being able to communicate exactly what HLC is doing. I need to be able to communicate that very well to our donors as well as to potential enrollees in our program. So I put 8,600. That's probably, I mean, it might be a little bit more than we need, but the podcast coaching marketing training was 3,000 and the website is a between 1,000 to 1,500. That's for 5 pages. But there will be a new hosting site that we need to do. And anyway, those Google, Facebook ads, I'm not really sure what the cost of those is. So this is just a number that I came up with. I suppose we'll need some money for the fundraiser coming up in February. Might even be more than that, but it's a starting point. I've been giving a few teachers a couple $100 in bonuses each month because they're teaching classes that only have 2 students. And I thought that it was really important to keep those classes instead of canceling them. So it's been great to be able to give them a little bonus. So that's what you see there. And then Lisa and I are still operating with less hours than is realistic. She's operating at 24 hours. We're thinking it needs to be about 28. I'm working currently at 16 hours. That's not enough. I'd like to increase that to 20. Now, I want to do a whole bunch of work on teacher pay as well as administrative pay in the next months. I'm going to do some research. I'm going to contact some Christian schools to see what the going rate is. We need to be paying somewhere close to what our market is. So I am doing some research there, and I hope to have a presentation for you at our January board meeting. I'm really trying to understand this and come up with a better plan. But for now, I think this is a band-aid to get us through until we have our new budget. This receptionist, this is an estimate. I think it's pretty close. We're looking at a 20-hour a week position. This is the first person that people will see when they come to Hope Learning Center. We also plan to give them administrative tasks as well. We've generated a pretty good list. General tutoring fund. This is a fund that we would like to start because we have students in our classes who actually need more help than they get just in the classes. They need a little bit of extra tutoring. So rather than expecting the teachers to give this extra time, I would love to have a fund that will help pay for that tutoring. It's very important, and it's something that I think I will be trying to generate at the fundraiser in February. I picked a little number for classroom needs. We're pretty settled right now, but we will be going over the classroom needs for next year and hone in on what they need and get closer on our budget as far as that goes as well. Then we will continue to contribute to that rainy day fund. Like I said, we will be transferring money over to the savings account each month when the donor money comes in. So I hope this helps you to see what a difference there is in our budget. I plan to share this document with you as well as the document that has all of the line items. I welcome your questions. I appreciate your questions. To me, it tells me that you're paying attention and that you care about what's going on at HLC. Bottom line is, I'm asking for your approval to move forward on building that new website and moving forward with that podcast and marketing training so that we can bring in those people that are supposed to be at HLC. We need to get the word out. What we do is unique. It's an amazing and it's reaching lots of kids. It's blessing a lot of the families at HLC, the new families. Many of them are very happy with how things are going, and we just need to get the word out. We need to fill up our classes. So again, let me know if you have any other questions. Otherwise, please let me know if you're comfortable with us moving forward on that website and that podcast marketing training. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Hope you're able to pause and give thanks and enjoy some time with your family. Talk to you soon.